texture. So texture refers um, to the surface quality or textile um, appearance of an object in a design. So it can be visual simulated texture or tactile, that's actual texture. So most time we talked about pattern the other time where we can use pattern as texture. So this can be related to as visual texture, while an actual textile, which is an actual texture, the texture of the layer of a rock, the layer of sand, of stone, can be referred to as actual texture. Texture, majorly, what texture does is that it adds depth, richness, and interest to a design. You know, creating visual and sensory experience. So, and also with texture, you cannot add it too much. You cannot add it too much. Maybe in what you want people to actually read, you want them to read it better, you want them to read it faster. That's what you add texture to. Don't add texture to every single element in your design. There's no sense in that. So, and in graphic design, a photograph of a rough texture surface like a brick wall can add visual interest and realism to a poster or advertisement. So, for example, I used an example of my name here rather, and all I did was added the layer of a stone. So let me see if I can get the image out. And so this is the image. This is all I added. This is the surface of this is the surface of a rock. This is a photographed photographed surface of a rock rather, and this already has a depth and richness that when you add it to your design, it just gives it the same interest, visual interest. So that's why when you look at it here, it is different from me writing I am Dari like this. Just imagine I'm writing it like this, and let's say give it this, and I remove the framing. So let's say it's like this. This is a smooth surface. However, with this, we are having a better look and the design is looking more realistic, like is it embossed or engraved kind of stuff. So texture, when used well with some other elements that we did not that we talked about, like form. Now adding form, we have shadows, we did not talk about that. So these are not, there are other things that you have to look up, but what I give you guys is just something that can push you into the world of design to start earning you money before you now uh start buying those more expensive course. So I have expensive course too, but I don't think it is in this economy and in the current situation of the country, it is advisable for you to start spending all of your money to buying expensive courses. So that is the reason why I'm even putting out this video, you know, or this course rather. So this has brought us to the end of the elements of design. And the next thing we are going to be talking about, we are going to be talking about something else entirely in the next video. So, and I think that's going to be typography, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be typography because typography is, we have to understand typography, we have to understand fonts, why do we use what font, and also for typography and everything that comes with it. I'll see you in the next video.